In this video, I'm sharing how two business besties, Dougmary and Kausar, joined my program and within 1 month made $9,000 and within 2 months made $17,000. There are specific ways to grow your private practice without feeling overwhelmed and exhausted so that you can become your own boss. Otherwise, you're gonna have to work for one. Welcome to my channel. My name is Libby Rothschild, founder of the Dietitian Boss Method. I show registered dietitians and nutritionists all around the world how to go from zero to creating a 6-figure private practice by using social media strategies that work to attract cash-paying clients. Today, I'm breaking down how Dougmary and Kausar, business besties and team of two, work together strategically to build the business of their dreams with flexibility by honing in on one really important skill, and that is the ability to sell, enroll clients into their program to go from 0 to 9,000 in 30 days, and then to go from 9,000 to 17,000 in 60 days. Pretty amazing, right? I'm gonna break it down. Before we go into the actual specifics with sales skills, I want to talk about goal setting because I think it's less scary to have a conversation about enrollment, meaning sales or sales skills, when we first zoom out and look at the big picture. I want to talk about short and long-term goal setting. Goal setting is a crucial component of following the Dietitian Boss Method. My most successful clients, including Dougmary and Kausar, were able to very clearly articulate their short and long-term goals. Let me define what that means. A short-term goal can mean you quantify something for maybe a week or even months at a time. For example, you want to make $10,000 a month consistently for 3 months at a time within the next 6 months. That's an example of a quantifiable goal that Dougmary and Kausar actually set, so I'm using their specific goal as an example here for context. A longer-term goal could be something that you set for a year ahead. Now, long-term goals can feel really scary because they take a little bit more strategy, and when you're thinking ahead, it can be difficult to fit the puzzle pieces together now to think what's possible. But I will say, once you're able to get really clear with the goal from 365 days from today, it's easier to reverse engineer your actions now and then find accountability, like being a part of my Dietitian Boss group program, and that helps you reach your goals faster. Dougmary and Kausar's long-term goal is to hit $20,000 months consistently, and they want to create products on their website for their clients. Really great quantifiable goals. One of them is based on revenue, and the other one is based on expanding the business vision and helping people through product development. I'm happy to report that Dougmary and Kausar hit their goal of $10,000 months, and now they're on to the second goal. Now they're looking to reach $20,000 months with my support. I run a group program for practitioners such as Dougmary and Kausar who've successfully laid down the foundation and followed my method, and they've hit their results, and now they move on and they get a little bit deeper dive into business strategy in my elite program. I'm confident that Dougmary and Kausar will continue to reach their goals because they've really set the foundation in place and they're making great progress and doing so really fast, which is why I'm excited to share their story with you, to let you know that it's possible. Whether you're a mom as well and you relate with Dougmary and Kausar, or you're an aspiring mother and you want to see it's possible, or if you've chosen not to have kids and you can respect and appreciate women of all different lifestyles and know that it is possible to set clear short and long-term goals and achieve them when you decide to keep yourself accountable towards taking specific strategic actions that feel good. Now, in my other video about Dougmary and Kausar, I talk about how they started with accountability and then they progressed to really getting clear with defining their online group program and organizing the content that they're delivering to their clients to improve the client experience and just provide a better service, not only for their clients, but also making sure they're not giving too much of their time, which I call over-delivering. So once they tightened up their actual offer and they kept accountable to make sure that they followed through with that, the next step is defining their ideal client, which I talk about in this video. After Dougmary and Kausar got really clear with helping a 37-year-old woman that wants to lose 15 pounds in 90 days, then learned how to streamline their content creation process so that they could spend a fraction of the time making content that's more efficient because they had that baseline to work off of. They filled out the demographics, pains, and dreams of their ideal client, and that makes content creation time shaved down well more than half. They used to spend 3 hours on one caption, and now they spend 2 hours for 2 weeks worth of content, which is incredible because they're saving time and they're still getting the results. And in fact, they're getting better results than before because their content is in front of more eyeballs. So they're becoming more visible in the space of weight loss for moms. What I want to talk about next is how goal setting helped them, give them an opportunity to focus and see how important sales skills are to hone in on when it comes to somebody who's interested in purchasing your services, but they want to have a conversation with you so that you can enroll them. Ideally, you want to conduct conversations, enrollment conversations, with somebody who's a qualified lead, meaning that they fit the parameters that you're looking for. This conversation can get really deep, but I want to just keep it broad at first. Ideally, you're having conversations, sales conversations, over Zoom or over the phone, pre-scheduled with somebody who's interested in your services, and they experience the problem that you solve in your marketing, so it's a natural fit. For example, Dougmary and Kausar get women who apply who want to lose 15 pounds, who are a mom in their late 30s. Now, because they've attracted this type of woman, Dougmary and Kausar have the confidence to hone in on their sales skills because they know they're clear with what their goals are. Remember, $10,000 consistently short-term, $20,000 long-term, and launching products on their website. So because Dougmary and Kausar have been able to connect the dots and identify how important it is to hone in on that sales conversation, they've been able to apply my method. Dougmary and Kausar said that following the Dietitian Boss method has helped them fight objections and shift their mindset. Objections during a sales conversation can include, this is too expensive, I'm not ready, am I a good fit, am I good enough? And when you follow the Dietitian Boss method, I give you scenarios and I help you identify how to engage in appropriate conversations with the right person and navigate those conversations that are mutually beneficial, meaning you're enrolling the right type of person and you have the skills and the confidence to do so because you're following my step-by-step outlined method. Dougmary and Kausar were able to do that and go from 0 to 9,000 in 30 days, and then from 9,000 to 17,000 in 60 days, because first they got clear on their goals, secondly they improved their confidence and they were able to really fight objections on sales calls, and that helped them make money and feel really good. And now they have that foundation to continue that trajectory to hit $20,000. I have no doubt that they'll get there. Dougmary and Kausar said that the mindset shift with sales calls and the Dietitian Boss framework help them go from 0 to 100, which is absolutely incredible. Because when your confidence as a practitioner improves, you're going to naturally attract more people, and then those people are going to feel comfortable and confident to work with you. And that's going to help you hit your revenue goals and grow your practice. A couple ways Dougmary and Kausar have celebrated their short-term goals and they have planned out for their long-term goals are really exciting, and I want to be able to share those with you. Dougmary is paid for French lessons, Kausar hired a home organizer, and they bought a car together. They've both talked about their long-term goal, meaning when they hit that 20,000 consistently and launch products on their website, that they want to prepay for a vacation, meaning they want to go ahead and take care of the whole vacation ahead of time and not put anything on credit card, and that'll make them feel really good. Also short-term, Dougmary and Kausar help their husband pay the bills, and they feel really good about making contributions to the household and role modeling for their kids. Female empowerment is a beautiful thing, and I love teaching women how they can learn how to make their own money and then show their kids, their colleagues, and the future generation that we can make money and we have the ability to do so as long as we can keep ourselves accountable and get our mindset right. We all have the power and the ability to do it. Now that you've learned Dougmary and Kausar's story and you're feeling inspired by these nutrition bosses, I want you to hear about Marissa's story. Marissa is a client of mine who started as a student and was able to make $3,000 in her virtual private practice by following the Dietitian Boss method before she was even registered as a dietitian. Now she's making $10,000 a month in her private practice, and she's only been registered for a couple months. Marissa's been able to improve her sales skills and market so well that people line up ready to work with her. Check out her story here.